The little ghost's first haunting. Luna had always dreamed of being a fearsome ghost. She had spent years practicing eerie wails, perfecting her wispy floating, and even sneaking into the Grand Hall mirror to frighten herself. But the older ghosts of Hollowbrook Manor never took her seriously. "You're too small," grumbled old Edgar, his long, tattered robe swaying as he passed through the wall. "You're too round and glowy," added Madam Wisp, her translucent form flickering like candlelight. Luna pouted. She couldn't help that she was smaller than the others, or that her glow was warm and soft instead of eerie and menacing. But then, one autumn evening, Hollowbrook Manor came alive with new voices. A family had moved in, a perfect chance to prove herself. She drifted down the dusty corridors, peeking into rooms. The mother and father were busy unpacking, and the air smelled of pumpkin spice and fresh linens. Then she found the child's room, a cozy space with twinkling fairy lights and stuffed animals piled high on the bed. The little girl, no more than 6, sat cross-legged on the floor, flipping through a picture book. Luna took a deep breath, even though ghosts didn't need to breathe, and floated inside. She gathered all her ghostly energy, raised her arms, and let out her most chilling wail, "Ooh." The girl looked up. Luna braced for the scream, the panic, the running. Instead, the girl grinned. "Oh wow, a real ghost." She clapped her tiny hands. "You're adorable." Luna blinked. I'm terrifying." The girl giggled. "You look like a floating marshmallow." "A marshmallow?" Luna gasped. This was worse than she had imagined. "I'm Rosie," the girl continued, scooting closer. "Do you want to play?" Luna hesitated. No one had ever asked a ghost to play before. But before she could say no, Rosie was stacking pillows, shaping them into a fort. "You can be the guardian of the ghost castle," she declared. Luna hovered uncertainly, then slowly drifted into the fort. It was warm, cozy, nice. That night, they built blanket tunnels, whispered silly ghost stories, and even made shadow puppets against the wall. Luna tried once more to let out a spooky moan, but it only made Rosie giggle harder. As the night went on, Luna realized something. She liked this. Maybe she wasn't the scariest ghost in Hollowbrook Manor, but she was the happiest. And that, she decided, was even better. From that night on, Luna became Rosie's ghostly friend, keeping her company in the dark and filling the room with the softest, warmest glow. And for the first time, Luna felt truly at home in the old manor. Let's recap the 50 vocabs. Ghostly and spooky words. Ghost. A spirit of a dead person that appears to the living. Haunting. The act of a ghost visiting or staying in a place. Wail. A long, high-pitched cry, often scary or sad. Eerie. Strange and mysterious in a spooky way. Wispy. Thin, light, and airy, like smoke or mist. Flickering. Shining unsteadily, like a candle flame. Translucent. Allowing some light to pass through but not fully clear. Apparition. A ghostly figure or sudden appearance. Phantom. Another word for ghost or spirit. Glowy. Giving off a soft, gentle light. Descriptive words, adjectives and adverbs, tiny, very small. Round. Having a circular shape. Menacing, threatening or scary. Cozy, warm, comfortable, and inviting. Dusty. Covered in fine dirt or dust. Grand, large and impressive. Crisp, fresh and cool, often used to describe autumn air. Uncertainly. In a way that shows doubt or hesitation. Softest, the most gentle or smooth. Mysterious, full of secrets and unknown things. House and setting words. Manor. A large, old house, often from the past. Corridors. Long hallways inside a building. Chilly, slightly cold, often in a refreshing way. Linens. Fabric used for beds, like sheets and pillowcases. Tunnels. Underground or enclosed passages. Castle. A large, old building where kings or nobles lived. Blanket fort. A small structure made by draping blankets over furniture. Shadow puppets. Shapes made by hands that create images on a wall when light shines on them. Pumpkin spice. A mix of spices, like cinnamon and nutmeg, often used in fall foods. Fairy lights. Small, decorative string lights. Actions and emotions. Pouted. Pushed one's lips forward in an annoyed way. Sneaking. Moving quietly to avoid being noticed. Braced. Prepared for something, usually bad or shocking. Scooting. moving a little bit at a time, usually while sitting. Clapped, hit hands together to show excitement or happiness. Drifted, moved slowly without much effort. Hesitated, paused before doing something because of uncertainty. Gasped, took a sudden breath, often due to surprise. Declared, announced something in a strong way. Stacking, placing things on top of each other. Storytelling words, practicing, doing something repeatedly to improve. Prove, show that something is true. Realized, suddenly understood something. Whispered, spoke in a very quiet voice. Playing, engaging in fun activities. Asked, requested information from someone. Laughed, made a happy sound in response to something funny. Stayed, remained in one place. Comforted, made someone feel better when they were sad or scared. Became, changed into something new over time.